Hi there, science fans. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of catalysts and something called catalyst poisoning. Imagine this: you're baking a cake and you need baking powder to make it rise. Baking powder is a catalyst. It speeds up the chemical reactions that make the cake fluffy and delicious. Catalysts are like helpers in chemical reactions. They make reactions go faster without being used up themselves. They're the speedsters of the chemistry world. But sometimes catalysts can get poisoned. Catalyst poisoning is like getting a cold for a catalyst. It slows down the catalyst and makes it less effective. Let's explore the different ways catalysts can be poisoned and why it matters. Imagine a busy highway with cars zooming by. Now, imagine a traffic jam. Cars slow down and it takes longer to get where you need to go. That's what happens in diffusion-limited catalyst poisoning. The catalyst is like the highway, and the molecules reacting are like the cars. When something blocks the catalyst's surface, it's like creating a traffic jam for the molecules. They can't reach the catalyst as easily, and the reaction slows down. This type of poisoning is like clogging a filter. It's a big problem in industrial processes where catalysts are essential. Think of a sponge. When you dip it in water, it soaks it up in its pores. But if you put something thick and gooey on the sponge, it can clog those pores and prevent it from absorbing water properly. That's similar to deposited poisoning in catalysts. Imagine the catalyst as our sponge. Over time, unwanted materials can build up on the catalyst's surface, just like that gooey substance. These materials block the catalyst's pores, making it harder for the reacting molecules to reach the active sites. It's like trying to drink a milkshake through a clogged straw, much more difficult and less enjoyable. Section 4. Stability issues, catalyst breakdown, and the importance of maintenance. Just like cars need regular maintenance to keep running smoothly, catalysts need to be kept in good condition. Over time, catalysts can break down or change their structure, losing their effectiveness. Think of a car engine. If you don't change the oil or replace worn-out parts, the engine won't run as well and could eventually fail. Similarly, catalysts need the right conditions to stay in tip-top shape. Factors like high temperatures or harsh chemicals can cause catalysts to deactivate or even break apart. It's like driving your car too hard for too long. Eventually, something's got to give. Section 5. Selectivity changes when catalysts lose their focus. Imagine a chef who specializes in making the perfect pizza. They know exactly which ingredients to use and how to combine them to create a culinary masterpiece. But what if the chef gets distracted and starts adding random ingredients? The pizza wouldn't be as good. Catalysts can be like that chef, very specific in the reactions they help. They're designed to produce a particular product efficiently. However, certain molecules can interfere with this process, like unwanted sous chefs messing up the recipe. These molecules can bind to the catalyst's active sites, preventing the desired reaction from occurring. It's like changing the recipe and ending up with a completely different dish. Section 6. Chemisorbed poisoning. Blocking the catalyst's active sites. Imagine a building with many doors and windows, all welded shut. It would be pretty hard to get in, right? That's what happens in chemisorbed poisoning. Certain molecules can stick very strongly to the catalyst's surface, blocking the active sites where the chemical reaction should take place. These molecules act like those welded doors and windows, preventing other molecules from entering and reacting. It's like trying to have a party in a sealed-off building. No one can get in to join the fun.